BMW M4 GT3 only event. So it's a 60-minute long race, 30 minutes practice, a few minutes of qualifying then in between then as well, and a driver's briefing somewhere in there also. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Thanks a lot for stopping by, checking out the stream. It's going to be probably the last stream I do now until January. So wanted to get at least one more in. But anyway, yeah, thanks for checking it out and hope everyone's good. We're just going to wait for the practice server to populate here. It should be going up now any moment. Have we got it here? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to pop in. Let's see here. Yeah, it's this one.
Green light.
But I really like this combination. I really like the BMW around here. Solid combo. So excited to do more of a structured race in it. There should be about 30 cars on the grid as well, so it should actually be a pretty solid event. Just checking the Discord here, make sure I'm on time for everything and what time everything is going on. Anyway, let's get out for some practice. So we've got 30 minutes. The last 5 minutes will most likely be the driver's briefing, so we're just going to keep an eye on Discord here and make sure that we don't miss that. Okay, so setup wise, we're going to go with aggressive default. And we're actually going to fuel it up. We're not going to be putting in any insanely fast laps here. We're going to go 110 liters, which is what I'm going to calculate is around what we need for the actual race. So there is a mandatory pit stop in this, but there's nothing in that pit stop that we really have to do. We can change tires if we want, but we have to refuel. But if I refuel like 2-3 liters, I think we're good. So we'll literally do a splash and dash. Let me know also if the sound of the cars is too loud, guys. I can always turn it down. I just noticed on the last stream it was a little bit low, so I turned it up a little bit more, as the sound of my voice is a little bit too prominent here. We're feeling good. I really like this car combo with this track. So excited to have a race dedicated to it. So we're fueled up. We've got 110 liters in the car. Our focus here is to get our race set up. We're not too concerned with putting in fast laps here. Just want to figure out how the car feels with the full tank. We had a choice between this and the Japanese big grid tonight, and this one out. Just an easier one. I got a pack tonight. I'm flying tomorrow, so I just wanted to have a quick stream, and this works out perfectly. Just a 60-minute race with a little bit of practice and quali beforehand. That's great. Oh man, stick there coming out. Give the tyres another lap to come up a little bit. They're not anywhere near where we want them to be. Not yet, at least. Oh man, that was a bad T1, that was. tyres at? So the right hand tyres aren't looking so bad. Left ones on the other hand are a spot of bother. If I can get anywhere in the 157s with a full fuel load, I'll be happy. Oh, that's wide. That's wide, my boy.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Thank you, sir. So give the tyres another lap. 158.4. Just feel like I have absolutely zero brakes going into T1. Actually, that is one thing. I do need to open up the brake lights. Past this lap, I'm going to jump into the pits, have a little play with the tyres. Pressures are a little bit off. Too late on turning. Alright, that's better. 57.2. Okay, so right hand side. So 2-1. Right, let's have a quick look. Okay, so I'm going to keep the 110 litres in it. I want to know how it's going to handle during the race, so I'm going to keep a high fuel load. Not going to worry about putting in fast laps here. We're going to sandbag them all. We're going to look like a slow bastard, and then we're going to speed up when we race. That's the plan, at least, anyway. So I'm going to keep a high. Alrighty. Let's get back out. Let's get a few solid laps in. I was about to say, that doesn't look like a fucking Beamer. It's a BMW only event. I thought it was a fucking Lambo there for a minute. It's like, how the fuck did he get into the server with that? Hey Pete, how's it going, man? Is the steering wheel not shown on that? I thought I had that setting turned on. I'll turn the steering wheel on actually, because I usually have that setting on. It's a bit weird looking at it without, isn't it? I swore I had that on. It's quite nice for people to be able to see what sort of steering inputs are being put into it, isn't it? Apart from what I'm doing, I suppose. But who the fuck wants to look at me? Hope you're good, Pete. Thanks a lot for stopping by, dude. New age cars. Doesn't need a steering wheel. Let's turn that on now actually, before I do forget. So it's in view settings, isn't it? So we've got driver and wheel. Let's have it. Let's have it, boys. There we go. That's better. Yeah, Pete, I'm meant to be travelling tomorrow, but there's a bunch more restrictions starting to come in place now, so it's kind of added a bunch of shite to it that I really didn't want. So I'm debating now whether or not to travel tomorrow. Yeah, meant to be, Pete, meant to be. We'll see if I actually take off now tomorrow. Just Ireland is bringing in a couple of more restrictions and I really don't want to get stuck there. I really want to kind of get a grasp on what sort of situation is going on over there and what sort of restrictions are most likely going to be coming in place, because I don't mind being locked down when I'm at my home and when I can stream and play on my rig when I have my spare time, especially if we're in lockdown. But if I'm back home, excuse me, I'm just going to turn into an alcoholic, I'm sure, because I'll have nothing else to do. Yeah, boys, better with the wheel. I wish, Pete. Quite a bit of packing to do on it at this stage. Although my brother has a rig in his house. He has a Logitech P29, I'm pretty sure. Kind of a rig set up there. So worst case scenario, I can go out to his, play the Xbox. I won't be without sim racing anyway, put it that way. What time are we at? So we'll have driver's briefing now in about 5 minutes.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Hey Arash, how's it going, dude? You're good, man. Thanks a lot for stopping by, saying hey. Alright, 57.7. So let's see if we can bring that time down a little bit more. So I am full on fuel. Quite literally full on fuel. You know what the worst thing is, Pete? Is because I think until you get over 1,000 subs, you don't have an opportunity to post on Facebook, as in like a text post. I'd love that feature for smaller channels to be able to update people. Or at least I think that you can't get that feature until you're over 1,000. So you can post posts basically like on Facebook and stuff. I think they're so helpful, especially to let people know that I'm kind of fucking off for a month and I won't be around, but not that anyone would be too worried where the hell I'm gone, but either ways. Ah, a little bit wide there. Oh, Pete, it takes so long, man. It's a grind. I know a girl who took her like, it took her like 6 years to get to 700 subs or something like that. Ridiculous. I was lucky enough that Gamer Muscle kind of pushed my channel a little bit when I'd started. He kind of got me my first 100 pretty easily, but yeah, it's a grind, man. It doesn't come easily. 10k is a massive number as well. Fair play to her. Got to think about the amount of people who actually create channels and put out content, and for the amount of them that actually reach 1,000, I'm sure it's the minority. Tough thing to do. I'm a little bit too early on the brakes there. Oh, bad line into there as well.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, exactly, Pete. It's a tough game. Tough game. This is a much better lap. Could have got a better exit from there though. A little bit hot in. Kept it up.
Yellow flag. Be careful there.
Alright, so we're into the 56s. That's good.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
100 litres in the tank as well, so that's not a bad lap considering. Alright, driver's briefing should be on now in a moment, so better keep an eye out for it. Excuse me. Pete, so actually I wanted to ask you, I think you're the man that I noticed, what's the minimum amount of fuel I can legitimately put in to cover a mandatory pit stop? So tyres don't need changing, only 60 minutes, but I do need to pit for fuel. So can I literally pit and get 1 litre? Is that a thing? But I'm fairly good with the MFD in this, so I'm good if anything happens in that sense. Got all my buttons mapped. Might as well practice our pit entry. Oh, shit. I was going to practice the pit entry there, wasn't I? God damn. Okay, 5 litres it is then. 5 litres it is. Sorry, I forgot all about the pit entry. We're probably going to be called... okay, so we got to go to the driver's briefing now. So let's pop out of here and we'll jump into this here. So this is the boring part, boys. Sorry. Or maybe it might be a right laugh. I don't know. Well, there's only me in the driver's briefing at the moment, so. Okay, so we'll go with 5 litres, splash and dash. Want to tweak the tires just a little bit more. The ones on the left now are coming down a little bit. It seems very obvious now that after the new update, once the tires take a bit of a beating on the curbs, it's very, very hard to keep pressures in them. It's like you get a slow puncture very, very easily. Yeah, exactly. Get the insider scoop. Well, it looks like I'm the only one that turned up for the driver's briefing by the looks of it. I don't know where the fuck everyone else is. But it should be fun, lads. Should be fun. 60 minutes. I do need to remember to open up the brake ducts. I need to do that before I start next and just save that setup. There's no briefing yet, guys, just in case you can't hear anything. I can't hear anything either. There's no briefing yet. I don't know what's going on at the moment. So we're just waiting here. Just patiently waiting.
Green light.
Time of day, so practice is at 11, quali at 12, and race is at 1 p.m. So we'll be getting a tiny, tiny little bit warmer as the race goes on, but not much. Just got to factor that in once we set our tires for quali. I tell you what, the boys are they're not paying too much attention to the messages in chat here because there's only 4 people in the driver's briefing at the moment. out of 30 people in the fucking lobby. Don't know what they're doing. They should all be fucking disqualified. Yeah, I've seen that. I mean, I have the briefing open here. I'm in Discord on the other screen here, but there's nothing going on. Ay. Okay. Might as well set up something here while we're waiting. Okay, so ducts are already set to 4. We'll leave that as it is for the time being. There's more people hopping in now, alright. Alright, briefing should start now in a minute. There's people popping in here. And then we'll get going. Stop sitting here like a gobshite, saying nothing.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Nurburgring. In just a few minutes, the qualification is starting. The session duration is 15 minutes. I want to point out just a few things. Please make enough space on the outlap so there will be no pile up in the last sector. If you invalidated your lap, or if you are on an outlap and you get blue flags, please let the other car by. The countdown before the race is 4 minutes. In this time you can prepare your setup, and then after we will go to the formation lap, which is a full formation lap. During the race you have to do 1 mandatory pit stop with refueling required. Please be careful during the race, especially in the first few laps. If you are involved in an incident and you have the feeling it was your fault, please wait and give back the position to the other driver. If you spin or crash, hold the brakes and wait until it is safe to rejoin. Remember, this is a fun race. However, if you are involved in an incident and want to report it, you can do that in the Discord channel.
It's basically just like boys channel. Behave.
It is required to deliver video footage with it, and then the stewards will have a look at it. That was it for now. I wish you all the best of luck.
Still 3 lads out on fucking track here. They're just like, fuck the driver's briefing to get a few more minutes of practice in. Alrighty boys, that's that over with. So let's pop back out here. So we have 3 minutes left of the practice server apparently. Unless they're going to shut it down now and switch, but I don't think they are. It's only, yeah, it should be 3 minutes left and then we go to quali.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Understeer so bad there. Of course I do have cold tires as well though, something to take into consideration.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Feeling good for this race. Car feels good at the moment. Let's see where these temperatures end up. Count? No, the aliens have the aliens have seemed to just keep the time. I think when they were like, you know what, the update will make your lap time slower, they were referring to the humans. The aliens still seem to be doing their alien thing. I know, I think they've slowed down a little bit, but yeah, they're still fucking alien compared to the rest of us, so if I get into the 55s around this track, I'd be happy now. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous times. Oh man, I took that way too slow.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Well, put it this way, I don't think anyone watches me to see an alien. I might look like an alien, but I certainly aren't one on the track.
Session is now over.
Okay, so 55.9. It's not bad. Tires actually don't look too bad. I set those pretty good. Very descriptive naming convention. 1. I'll only have it for this this race anyway, so I'm just going to set it as 1 for now.
Green light, give it
Alright, we've got quali. Temps are pretty much the same. We're going to head out, do our thing. We can come back in and jig the setup a little bit later if necessary. Well, thanks a lot for stopping by, checking out the stream, everyone. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you like what you see. I'm not talking about me either. Just the content in general, not the camera up in the right hand corner. Because nobody likes that shit. I'm sure of it. Try to get a little bit of space for ourselves here. It's not looking too easy to get that at the moment though. Bit of a traffic jam. Although the car behind me has plenty of space behind it. Hey Sean. Oh, good purchase, man. Good purchase. It's a steep learning curve though. It's quite different to if you're used to playing Race Room or iRace, and it's quite different. But you'll get there, man. It's a great game. It's what got me into Sims. Properly into Sims, I should say. But I ain't going to be doing much heating on my fucking tires stuck behind these boys like this, am I? It's a good thing we're all gentlemen. Because we're all going to be doing our flying lap, I say in inverted commas, imaginative inverted commas. But everyone's tires needs another lap. We're in no way going to be warm enough after this this lap, especially since we're generally going pretty damn slow. Alright boys, better not fuck up this lap because yeah, exactly, Pete. We'll get some sort of lap in. We'll try to keep it on the track here and keep it validated. Tires aren't so bad, actually. Oh man, I was just playing GTR 2 yesterday. What a game that is. Like, way ahead of its time. Way ahead of its time. No, I just have about 2 or 3 laps worth of fuel. Yeah, the force feedback is actually pretty decent on account. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit unintuitive in areas, but I mean, you'd have to expect that. Looking at very modern equipment with an old game like that, but it's a lot of fun. Oh wow, that's interesting. Okay, 56.1, not a bad first lap actually. Yeah, Sean, somewhat. You'll find the force feedback quite different though. The handling of the cars is a different world. Well, I think it's a bit extreme to say a different world, but it's certainly different. You'll notice that about it. I find AC force feedback very akin to that of iRacing in feel. ACC is a lot more finite, I suppose. But best thing to do, Sean, is to start jumping into AI races. Set them on a moderate difficulty. Just try race against them cleanly as possible and get your rating up, your safety rating, your track rating, stuff like that. And then when you go to public lobbies, you won't have any issues getting into public lobbies and stuff.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, Pete, that's amazing, isn't it? What a combo. This is a better lap. 55.6. Back to P3, baby.
Personal best.
Yeah, Sean. Specifically your safety rating, because when you get into the public multiplayer, you'll come across a lot of the better lobbies that'll be like minimum safety rating of, per se, 80 to get into the lobby. And at that point, then you'll thank yourself for putting in the work with the AI, basically, because it's a lot easier to avoid them than real people trying to race you. Okay, let's have a look here. So we're half a second off the lead, so not actually as far as I would have thought. I do want to have a look here with the tires though. Okay, so 24. Alright, so we'll try get another flyer in. And then I want to practice the pit entry here. Try to get my braking marker correct. We still have our button here for switching views when we're coming into the pits as well, which is always handy. See exactly where we're stopping. And a beautiful empty bit of track here for ourselves. That worked out nice. Oh, let's just hope, if we're starting up the top of the field, let's hope we don't get fucking taken out of T1. Oh yeah, I've seen that video as well, Pete. Yeah. Actually, what's with Hockenheimring and Silverstone on iRacing? I looked at 2 videos recently, and both tracks have 0 grandstands or any detail outside of the track. It looks so cheap. It's very weird.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Man, Project Cars 2, I fucking love that game. Loved it. Right, let's try get a flying in.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Yeah, they're re-updating Watkins Glen. I think that's been released pretty soon now. I've seen a post from them. They've rescanned it, I think, and redone it. That must be a fun job, actually, being part of the scanning team of iRacing, traveling to all the tracks and scanning them. Oh, I thought I was going to understeer wide there. Lost a little bit of time there in the middle sector.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Not a bad lap, 4/10 up. Back to P3.
Fastest lap so far.
Fuck's sake. Okay. So we'll see how this lap goes. If we're not up on our time, we're gonna practice our pit entry. Nice count. Oh god, that's awful. Thought I'd be further down on my lap time than I am, actually, considering that first sector. Man, I nearly took that flat out. No, you ruined it all.
Cut detected.
Shit. Okay. Time to practice our pit entry. Actually, what have we got? Fuel per lap. Let's try go for one more lap. We have enough time to do it. And we've got just 3 litres in the tank, so we've just got enough fuel to go as well. If we're not up, we'll practice our pit stop this lap. Faster into it, alright. Okay. It's a pit stop practice, this is. But very happy with top 5.
Yellow flag is sent to all.
I find the force feedback so much more intuitive now. Yeah, I keep forgetting straight after the chicane, isn't it? It's a hard one to get right. Oh, understeer. Okay. A little bit late on the brakes there. But anyway. We'll be a little bit more conservative during the race. We certainly don't want to drive through or stop go. Okay, so we're 6/10 off the lead. Wow, look at the first two. 0.02 of a second and then it's half a second back to myself in P3. And then there's quite a gap actually from me P3 back to P5, P6. So yeah, who knows what way this will go, but it's looking interesting. So temperatures at the moment 24-31. Current setup we're good with. The front right was a little bit low. And 110 litres is what we are needing initially. So I'm going to put in 105. We'll do our fuel stop and we'll put in 5 litres to make up the 110. Oh, nice, Pete. I'm going to be upgrading to SIMRACING at some point early next year, but no rush on it. I'm quite liking my V2.5 at the moment. I've no issues with it, but a couple of upgrades I want to see about soon. Right, so setup 25-33, so temps have come up just ever so slightly. And we're going to be getting further into the afternoon, so I'm just going to pop these down 1 each. Electronics we're going to leave as they are. We're going to put in 105 litres tire set. I'm going to go with tire set 2. So pit stops, fuel to add, 5 litres. Tires we're not going to be changing, but we'll set them to our current PSIs just in case. Brake ducts are set to 4. Okay, we're good to go. 3 minutes until we set off. We've got a full formation lap and then 60 minutes. What sort of rig do you have, Pete? Probably a P1X, right? I have a GT1 Evo at the moment, but I'm thinking about upgrading to a P1X before I get the direct drive system in. Either that or I'll just get sturdier uprights. So I think I'll get the 2040 profile for the uprights. Or this could be 2040 that I have. I think it's 4080, something like that, isn't it? Or 2080. The thicker ones. Okay. I tell you what, it's from constantly reminding me, Pete. Oh, how you've learned. SimLab P1X, nice, yeah. Yeah, I had a thing for the black ones, but they get scratched so easily, man. Even when I was putting this together, you know, you miss a screw here or there, and you've got chips and bits gone out of it straight away. But the silver ones, I'm sure, hide a lot more. Right, so I just want to play around with the tires just before we set off. The camber we're okay with. Car felt good though. Yeah, 4080, that was it. Nice big thick boys. basically what you have on the base, right, and the uprights. I got on well with the GT Evo though, because I bought a separate monitor stand at some point when I first got it. I actually fashioned a PC stand behind the rig, so my PC now sits behind all of my monitors, up on a shelf, basically above the pedals, which is really handy. Just aluminum profile, man, is so easy to do shit with. It's the fucking best. If I could build a house out of aluminum profile, I would. Just give me a bunch of 4080s and some fucking screws and corner brackets. I'll build a house. Oh, don't you worry about it. Might not be a warm house, but it'll be a house. Yeah, too easily scratched, man. Too easily. Okay, let's have a quick play here. 25:33. Okay. I hope I don't regret bringing it down that tick, but let's just go for it. Right, let's hope for a good one, boys. We're starting in a good position here. P4. It's anyone's for the taking. If the top two crash out, then it's anyone's for the taking. But the top two are in a league of their own currently. But let's see what happens here. Full formation lap and then hopefully not death in first T1. No, never heard anything about it. The building scandal in Donegal.
Going single file.
Sounds very Irish, alright. We'll bring that engine map all the way up. Want to be burning unnecessary fuel here. As long as I don't forget to don't forget to turn it back down. Oh no. That's awful, man. But you get that. I mean, people don't want to pay. If people can pay less for their house, contractors coming in and saying they can do it for 10 grand less. There's a lot of people that say yes to that, but fucking hell, you don't really know what you're getting, do you? Never trust the Irish, basically. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you. Hope you're good, man. Thanks a lot for popping by. That's what we're hoping to do, is maybe not kick ass, but God, I feel a vibration in the wheel already. I hope I don't have a fucking flat spot. I mean, I haven't locked up or anything. I've just been warming up the tires, but there's a vibration already in the wheel. God damn it. That's annoying. Whatever it is. Yeah, good, Josh. Good. Last stream of 2021 by the looks of it. I'm traveling tomorrow and I think I'll be gone for the month, so just going to enjoy this race and then no, I'll read all about it when I get home, Pete. Right, engine map is set back. Better not forget about that. Jesus, my front tires, man. So cold. At least we're on the outside of T1. Could get mugged up for a few positions there, but at least we can try keep it clean around the outside. We've got space to run off. I don't mind losing a few at first, as long as we keep facing forward. Thanks, Josh. Oh, that's awful, Pete. Alrighty, boys, here we go. Hope it doesn't end in tears.
Green light, show them where you go. Car on the right, clear on the right.
Wow, P5, P6 got a great start.
Car on the right, clear on the right. Car on the right, clear on the right. Car on the right.
Just trying to keep
Clear
our
on the right.
fourth. Oh, had to run out wide there. Car behind me was understeering out there pretty badly. Just had to protect that one, spinning out, and two, protect my position, because I think ultimately I'm faster than P4 or P5 I should say. Ideally don't want to be getting stuck behind them. Try not to push too much. Tires are still very cold. Yeah. So this is a BMW only event, in case you're wondering why everyone's in a BMW. Oh, that was dodgy. That was very dodgy. So not feeling too on it at the moment. Losing out to the top three here. Trying not to compromise my line too much defending. I don't want us ultimately to lose too much time now to the guys in front. Oh, please don't go on the outside, dude. I'm not going to defend into T1 here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh god, I'm sandwiched.
Clear on the left.
But all's fair. Just thinking long term here. I don't want to be fighting with him for another 4 laps or so. I'm just going to try follow him. He has the pace on me right now, so... Oh god, understeer out onto the marbles. Oh. Always find it takes me just a little bit longer to get into these races. Just starting to get into it now, but my front right, man, way lower than what I thought it would be.
Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
We're going to be defending here again. Nice little love tap from him.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
We were lucky there because he could have easily spun us in T1 with a tap like that. So past us few up here. P8 is way behind us, so there's obviously a pace difference between us four here and the rest of the field, and then the top three obviously. But we're keeping close enough here to quarts ahead. We're not too far off his pace now. Just coming to.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Someone coming out of the pits already. Oh man, understeering out. Didn't get it stopped when I think I would. Boy's obviously gone into the pits and then sped in. He's got a stop go of 30 seconds. Oh no, two wheels in the gravel. Oh no. Had to lift off there. Had to lift off. That guy behind me did the very same. Oh man, if you keep the foot down there when you go over the curb like that, the car's gone into the barrier. Say hello to Schumacher because you're in his S. And it's race over. So just had to lift off there, but luckily the guy behind us made the same error, as did the guy in front. We all fucked up there. All of us. Amazing. We're actually in courts. We have a secret voice chat going. We want to keep the race interesting, so we said we'll all fuck up at the 1 point. keep everyone on their toes. Hope you like that. Old guy behind is coming under pressure now, which is only good for us. Hopefully they'll start fighting and we can get up the road here a little bit. I'd rather not have him behind me. I like focusing in front.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Yeah, exactly, Pete. We're all so focused on each other. We're just taking the same fucking lines, I'm sure. Oh, is that one of the front runners? No, it's a back marker. Slightly compromised on the entry there, but I think P7 actually got compromised the worst there. He's now 1.2 seconds behind P6, so he's got away with that. He's right back on our tail, 0.3 seconds. Oh, he's close. He's close. Over the apex, we should be okay. Good racing so far though, good racing, nice and close. Ah, had to take a penalty there, I'm sure. No time gained. Thank you, race shirts. Three boys out in front are away with it. Tried to keep it in third gear there. I don't know how that went.
Already, sector 1.
Oh, we're out a little bit wide. Not the cleanest, not the cleanest. Oh man, we just survived that. Just. I think we might have overqualified. We might have got up a little bit higher than we were meant to. Look at our fucking tires though. Tires aren't doing it what I thought they would be. We're suffering with temps. Oh, bad exit from there, but he's on the gravel. Oh, he was trying to get us. He was trying to get us there. He was trying to get a run, but he went out onto the gravel. He was too eager. We made a slight mistake there as well. Got lucky. Good thing now, 3.5 seconds back to P7. So at least we're getting away from him, as I think I will lose this other position, but we'll lose it eventually. He is faster than us. We're hanging on for now. Not able to hold on to quartz. Not exactly. Although we have been defending at the same time, so we've been compromised a little bit. I should have switched up. Shouldn't have kept it in third there. Can't be doing that. Fuck off, mate. Don't tell me I have a fucking puncture. So right rear, 26.9. Fuck's sake.
Gaining on the car heading sector 2.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that back right.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh no. Worst comes to worst, I'm going to get a new set of tyres when I come into pit. As if it's going to stay that low, it's going to affect us regardless. Yeah, I'm feeling it immediately now. Yeah. We'll set the pressures now. Oh, turn the car, man. What have we got? Just under 40 minutes to go. We're surviving. Beyonce'd be fucking proud. I want to try taking that curb on the outside before I go into the Schumacher SS there. Increase my line in. Yeah, I'm gonna stay, stick with it. We'll stick with it. Oh man. Oh no. Jesus. Fucking hell, man. How the hell did it oversteer that bad? Bloody hell. Oh my god, the car just went.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Wow. Bloody hell, very, very lucky to not take P5 out there. Fucking hell. Christ almighty. I've never got that sort of snap oversteer coming out of there. Fuck it. Okay. Recovery then. P6 is going to be our goal. I'd say Windy, or whatever his name was behind us, is fucking delighted we are out of the way. I'd say he shit himself though. Yeah, proper fucking tank slapper. That was so weird. But anyway, lucky we didn't hit him, and we're still in. We weren't also going fast enough that if we did hit a barrier, it was going to be very minimal, so we were very lucky. Try to get our head back into it here. But I'd say he fucking shit a brick, man. Well, let's see, where's our TC? I'm gonna set it back up to 3. Just try to avoid that.
The car is exiting the pits, watch out.
Although, to be fair, I think when I was coming out of there, I was on the off the racing line. So maybe that's why there was so much less grip. Just unlucky. Yeah, I find it a lot easier to catch slides now since the update. But that one was... I was never going to catch that, unfortunately. Understeer. God almighty. Dodgy. Shiver me Timmermans. It's Timmerman. It's a hard track to take it or overtake on as well. Unless you want to dive into the first corner, but he probably knows I'm not going to do that. We're not idiots. He's out on the dirty though. Whoa. Stop there almost. Oh, understeer, man.
Right front.
Okay. Gotta watch it there, through there. I'll be using those right side tires, I think. We're losing the P5, but that was to be expected. He was obviously faster than us. Let's try to get best of the rest, I suppose. Yeah, I would have done the exact same.
Ahead in sector 3.
He is slow around here though. Gotta watch it through here. Prioritize my exit over anything. It's a bit better, a bit cleaner. Ah, too much curb on the inside, man. Just got a little slide.
Losing pressure on the right rail.
Still too far away. Too hard to get a good run out of that. We both got the very same lap time that time as well. Exactly on the
Yellow
fucking money.
flag in sector 2.
Oh, sorry guys, that's my mobile in the background in case you're wondering, but I won't be answering it, obviously. Just a little bit of background music.
Halfway through, not over yet.
Alright, 30 minutes, halfway. Oh, he was almost out on the grass there. I'm debating whether or not to bring it into the pits and try undercut him. That is, of course, depending on what he's adding fuel-wise. We're only going to add 5 litres, so we won't be long in the pits. But if if we can get a better pit stop on him. Might be the easiest, most effective way to get by him. We won't be changing our tyres, we're going to be keeping that. Well, lots of people getting stop goes. Lots of people speeding. We've got 60 meters left. Okay, we're okay. Inside curb just hit as well. Hey Race, how's it going, dude? How are ya? Thanks a lot for popping by. Oh man, there's a car coming out of the pits. I can't go on the inside. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Just had seen like a one race little thing tonight, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it. Ah, no, I'm gonna have to take that penalty. No time gained. Wow, track limits are lenient in this one. He's early on the brakes there, that's one thing. Very early on him. Alright boys, I think we're going to head into the pits. Maybe not yet though.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Alright, this lap I'm going to go in. What the hell is wrong with my tyres, man? My tyres on the right hand side are absolutely beaten. But we're going to keep them on. Ah man, tried to get a cut back on him there, but just couldn't get it. God damn. Okay, pits. Let's go. We lost about a second to him there. Oh, steer you bollocks. Alrighty boys, splash and dash, we're back out. Look at the fucking right hand tyres, man. I should change them, but fuck it.
mandatory stop. Is that clear?
Alrighty, we're good. That was nice and clean. Oh, fucking tires. Definitely have a flat spot on the left. I don't want this back mark to go to buy me. Stay in front of him. Alright, we've got some clean track.
Car up ahead.
P6, not bad. Actually worked out really well going in then. Got a nice clean area of track ahead of us. See what P5 is doing. I'm guessing he's probably gone in straight away. Or maybe not. Try keep pumping in the laps. Do the best we can. Not a problem, dude. Yes, absolutely, man. Enjoy your evening. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Okay. Just trying to keep an eye on where P5 is.
You're gaining on the driver ahead in sector 3.
Alright, so we're closing the gap, that's good. A little late. Try to get my lap times down into the 126s or 156s. Ideally. That's a better chicane, that is. Felt so much better going that line through. So many people getting drive-throughs. Crazy. Need to be a little bit conservative with the pit lane. Not incredibly hard. Car off up ahead as well. I think it's one of the back markers though. Worst thing now though is I have to get by all these fucking back markers before I get to P5. Possibly. 'Cause he hasn't pitted yet, I'm sure. No, so he still has to pit. But if we can keep our pace up, we should be able to overtake him. Minutes. P5's leaving it late to pit. Too late on the brakes, man. I think my fuel calculator way over calculated as well. Probably going to end up with about 10 litres of fuel in the tank by the end of it still. Not ideal. The P7, P8 still have to pit as well, so P6 is nice and safe for us at least. It would be nice to get P5 back. Right, I'm really not liking the idea of catching up to these back markers. They're going to hold me up, I think. Well, that's inevitable, I suppose, but I really can't afford to be held up that much. So hopefully I just catch them in the right areas because they're battling as well. Oh, P5 is in the pits. Oh man, we well overtook P5. Well overtook him. That was a good strategy. So we were about 4/10 behind him. And now we've got almost 10 seconds on him. Wow. That was a very good idea to pit then. Getting held up big time behind him. E4 on the other hand is a different story. He's well out to track. Thank you, sir.
Clear on the right.
Oh man, I ran out wide there too. Fucking hell. Alright, try dive down on the inside to T1 here if you'll let me. Just flash him, let him know.
Car on the left.
Legend, thank you, sir.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Alright, so we're through that lot. Well, P4 is 22 seconds ahead of by the looks of us. But they were always well faster than us. Oh, the understeer. Fuck. Be careful on the S's. Back marker ahead had a stop go, so he's in. Don't have to worry about him.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
Too late on the brakes. Brakes are too fucked at this point to be braking that late on him. Just need to be a little bit more conservative going in there now next lap. But what did this guy do? Maybe the same happened to him.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Alright, P4 is 22 seconds up the road. With an impossible feat. P6 is still lapping in the 156.9s. We're just not able to match that. We're in the 57, low 57s. Have not been able to match that all race. It's a cleaner T1. In nice and early, get it turned. Oh man, been a decent race though. Unfortunately, we just didn't have the pace to keep P4. But we're only down one position, so it's not the end of the world. Still a strong result if we can take it home in it. A bit late on the brakes there. I struggled with that corner. I struggled to hit the apex with the car turned in while keeping speed on it. Always find I just understeer out towards the edge. Gonna have loads of fuel in the tank, so calculator way over fueled us for it. Oh, that bump, man. Understeer out there and keep the foot flat. You're going off if you hit that bump. Just have to lift off there a little bit. We've got 4 minutes 23, so maybe 2 or 3 more laps. Well, definitely more than 2. 3 more laps, I'm sure. Time to take it home, boys. I think we finished exactly where we should have. We were definitely slower than the top 4. Oh god. That's the bump I was talking about. Oh man, that was close. Just kicks up the back end of it, man. Just got to be a little bit slower going through those S's because tires are this stage are a little bit worn. I'm understeering out to that outside curb. Fucking hell, that was close. Having off into the barriers there and it's race over. Be a very big shame to have such an accident this close to the end. Big moment there. Alrighty, one more lap after this. Take it nice and easy here. Better. Doesn't matter if we're losing time at this stage. One more lap, boys. And we're done ski.
Behind the car in front in sector 2.
But all in all, it was a very enjoyable race. Bit of a shame to drop back those few positions, but we just did not have the pace tonight compared to those boys. So we've got to take our humble 5th. Still a good finish position out of the 29.
Leader has finished the race.
One huge moment for us during the race. Almost taking P4 out of it. Very, very lucky not to. Might actually have a look at that afterwards for a little bit.
Oh. Do your best to bring it back to the pits.
Oh, Van der Molen finished P2 after. Wow. Okay, good race. That was a good race. It's such a moment for us. I think it was actually Windy P10. I was thinking that we made up a position out of nowhere. So Windy here in, thank you Peter, in P10, he must have made a mistake then at some point because we passed him. So he wasn't actually ahead of us. I wonder what happened to him. But that's a decent result for us. I'm very happy with that. Let's have a look here at our moment anyway, where we had that massive fucking snap oversteer coming out of T2. That was so close to hitting that guy. But we were just defending for our life the majority of the start of the race. I think we ruined our tires ultimately. So let's stop it here and then I'll go into free cam. But we'll just take a quick look because I need to finish up and go get some dinner. But we'll see here because I do want to have a look at this because it was such a fucking moment. But this dude was right on our ass the whole way. We were actually having a very, very decent battle with him. He was racing cleanly, racing fair. I think this is the point where, yeah, okay, so this is it. Oh, you bollocks, yeah. Okay, gotta save the replay and, fuck's sake. Okay. Let's get out of here so we are not affected by the lobby itself changing. Just when we found the fucking moment too. Absolute bollocks. Okay, let's have a look here. It was like lap 10 or 12 or something, I think. So he's still on us. Oh yeah, that's the moment. Alrighty. Let's have a look. Man, I tell you what, we were fucking close to hitting him. Where's the best part to see this? So, tell you what, we'll go up. So we made it out to T1. We were still ahead of him. We let him to the outside there, as he usually did, to be fair. He wanted a good exit here. But we came in, we kept it tight enough. And then for whatever reason, man, started to get oversteer. We corrected it. Snap oversteer. Oh man, we were so close to hitting him. So close. Very, very lucky there to not take him out as well. But then of course, this dude coming through, he just gets in before us. We were actually unlucky to be caught behind him. We were stuck behind him for a few laps. But we eventually undercut him in the pits, which was a very good strategy. We gained 10 seconds on him when we were in the pits, which worked out super well for that. But anyway, boys, that's the scandal, and that is what's looking like the last race of 2021 for myself. Tomorrow I travel to Ireland before all the restrictions come in. I gotta get my ass back home, and I don't have a sim rig there. So thanks a lot, everyone. This year has been great. Yeah, loads of new people in the community. It's fantastic. First year on YouTube, so I couldn't be happier. But thanks a lot, everyone, for checking out the stream on Twitch or on YouTube, wherever you're watching. It's much appreciated, and hope you have yourselves a good night and a good December, because I won't be online mostly until January. But anyway, listen, have a great night, and I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for checking out the stream. Oh, don't forget to leave a like on the video, and sub, or follow. Do whatever you want, but sub, follow would be much appreciated. Have a great night.